It was good, BT gang, and we back with another banger, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in once again. I'm BT, and welcome to BT Sense. Today, we got a special three-way video, man. We got a little triple threat, man. First and foremost, shout out to my Boston Celtics for winning the NBA championship. Finally, man. Shout out to Jason Tatum, JB, even Marcus Smart, man. Even though you're not on the squad, you definitely got us here. Kevin Garnett, Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis. Shout out to all them boys, man. Al Horford. Shout out Derek White. It's so many, bro. Shout out to the Boston Celtics as a whole, as an organization and as a sports team. Love y'all to death, man. Bleed green, number 18, Lakers catch up. Nonetheless, I digress. Today, we're doing a little bit of I don't want to say a clone war, but like it kind of is. It's like a triple threat. So we normally do dupe versus real, but today we're doing real versus dupe in a way. So we got three fragrances that we're gonna compare. We're gonna put them all on strip. We're gonna talk about them, and yeah, pretty much it. So let's go ahead and talk about the OG. The OG is Parfums de Marly Percival. Parfums de Marly Percival. This is the OG. This is known to be also. It's kind of weird because. Is this even really the OG? Because I think Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce is technically the OG. Because this kind of came out afterwards, I think, and was kind of like duping that DNA. But for this particular video, since it is the high-end, niche, expensive one, we're going to consider it the OG. Then we also have Ahmad Cough. This thing has been monstrous for me, y'all. Cough. This smells great. We're going to talk about this during the video. And we also got Mercedes-Benz Man. This is known to have that same Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, Parfums de Marly Percival type DNA. So we're going to talk about all three of these, man. Basically do a triple threat. If y'all know what a triple threat is, I'm a big wrestling guy. You can't tell from the posters in the back. But it's just three dudes. They fighting and they all going for themselves, man. So without further ado, let's get these all on strip. Let's talk about what these all smell like. So let's go ahead and get this on the strip, this decant. Shout out to Duty Free for the strips. All right, we got Percival on the strip. That smells so daggone good. Let's go ahead and get a Cough on the strip as well, so we can talk about this. Okay, Cough. I will say, man, right off the bat, the oil concentration at Cough is insane. It's almost a straight de parfum. That's what it feels like. Let's go ahead and get a spray on with the Mercedes-Benz Man. All right, so we got all of them. We got them lined up with their particular strip. Let's wave them up. So this is technically like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, like I talked about before. It's spicy, it's ambroxan, it's blue-like, it's gelish, and it smells good. It's probably one of the most mass appealing smells of all time. Y'all know Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. You ever walk by the store, you ever smelled the smell? That's what all of these smell like. So we're going to see which one is pretty much the best bang for your buck. I feel like this video would have been better with Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, but hey, I don't have that one. So we're going to do with what we have. So let's go ahead and smell Parfums de Marly Percival. That's good. That's so good, man. It's honestly impossible to not like. If you don't like this smell, you hate life. Because this simply smells so good. And it's so easygoing. It's soapy. It's clean. Got some backbone within a ambroxan. It's woody. Got a little citrus in there as well, man. It's just so good. Let's see what the Cough is hitting on. Okay, so I am getting some subtle differences here right off the rip. But it's starting to dry down and become... So I believe the Cough is more gel-like. It has a little bit more of a gel feel to it. And Percival has more of a sweetness. It's a little sweeter. But I would say Cough is more dense. It's deeper, slightly darker, but it's still fresh enough to pull off in the summertime. But it's so thick and dense. That's why I kept saying earlier, like the oil concentration on this fragrance is insane, man. It's almost extrait de parfum. They say it says EDP on the bottle, but it has to be extrait. It's so thick and oily. Like if you spray it on your arm, like good luck, buddy. You're not rubbing that oil off. You're not getting it off. But yeah, I would say this is more blue gel like, and this has a little bit of a sweetness to it, like an airiness, like a softness, way softer as well. But they smell so good. Let's see what Mercedes-Benz Man has to offer between the two. All right, so this is the OG and Mercedes-Benz Man. So yeah, right off the bat, it smells cheaper. It's not as pungent, but I will say it's a little bit spicier than the both of these. It's a little bit spicier. This has more of a sport feel, like a gym-like feel, which is not a bad thing because that's kind of what I use this fragrance as. It's a great gym scent. It's not going to be overpowering. It's going to heat up on your pulse points and pretty much push out on its own, so it doesn't need beast mode performance. When your pulse points heat up, your fragrance automatically like pushes out, so. And it's fresh. Out of all three of these, it's the freshest out of all these. It's the freshest and the spiciest. So that's a perfect recipe for the gym. It is good though. It's doing its own thing. It's definitely doing its own thing and it's making it known to the point where it might not be redundant to have both, just simply because it serves a purpose as a fresh gym fragrance or just a slight errand running fragrance, It's definitely good. It has a spot in my rotation. All right, let's get back to the cough. Let's see what the cough and the Mercedes-Benz Man smells like. Man, I tell you what, this cough is a beast. It's a beast. You can't deny how much of a beast that cough is, bro. Like I got it for $50 off the Ooh store. Y'all better grab this one while y'all can, because I feel like in a couple of weeks when this thing builds up hype, it ain't gonna be around, bro. I'm telling you. Especially, I feel like it's hard to get it out of. I think it comes from UAE, so yeah, this cough is. So if I had to rank these from just a quality standpoint, if these all were the same price, just based off smell. They smell so freaking good. Personally, I like the way Percival smells better than cough, but they're so close that it's not really that much of a difference. I feel like I'm just being picky, and I prefer the slight sweetness in Percival. I don't know if it's like a floral feel. It's just softer, it's sweeter. It smells a little bit better, but just a tad bit. But cough, man, it is so strong. It's going to get you through a whole day and some more. Compliment beast. I tell you, when I wore this to work, everybody was like, what is that? Like, when I wore this to work, everybody was like, what is that? Like, no, tell me what it is right now. Like, not even like, hey, what is that? You're going to tell me what that is. And they were like, wouldn't leave me alone. This stuff, it projects, it's strong, it's pungent, it smells fantastic. But I just think Percival overall has that quality, man. It's just like, wow. Like, it's not the most natural smelling DNA to begin with, but I think Parfums de Marly just takes the quality up just another notch. Performance is not as good as Cough, but it still smells fantastic. All right, but if I had to choose from a value, so if these all costs are the same, I feel like I would still go with Cough. Even though the Percival smells slightly better, Cough, the performance, the longevity, the presentation is nice. I know I got a decant with Parfums de Marly, but it feels like a premium product. And I know when I put this on, it's going to last a long time. I'm going to be set for the whole day. And I might potentially get a compliment. Secondly, I will go Parfums de Marly Percival. Like I said, this smells the best to me. Performance is like 6 to 7 hours, but it's on the expensive side. But it gives you a nice Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce with an upscale, like kind of a buff, which is a nice thing when it comes to that DNA. It smells great, fantastic. Also a compliment beast as well, but that Cough is really, really nice. And last but not least, I won't say it's the worst because all of these are great fragrances and they all have purposes, but I would go Mercedes-Benz Man. This is the freshest one. This is the spiciest one. This is the best for like a errand run maybe, especially for the gym. high heat day, you going to the pool, you don't want to spray nothing on expensive, you just want to smell good while you're in the pool or something like that. Or if you know you're only gonna be out for 3 hours and you can come back and shower, spray this on. You're not gonna be losing any money. It's on the cheaper side. You can probably buy this at a department store, in my opinion. But it smells really, really good, and it has that DNA that you're looking for, bro. So yeah, definitely don't sleep on this Mercedes-Benz, man. But I think the trophy for this battle goes to Cough. Cough, man. Cough is everything you want in a fragrance. Cheap. The quality is great. Presentation, longevity, compliment factor is all there. With this, the price is kind of expensive for what it is. It smells great, though. It smells great. I just feel like niche heads, when they buy Parfums de Marly, you know, they kind of look down on it because Parfums de Marly is not known to take tons of risk. You know, Carlisle's risky. I would say Haute is risky on a riskier side, but for the most part, they're kind of a mass appealing niche company. So a lot of people don't respect their work because they don't take risk and they're not different, you know, and that's what a lot of people want from their niche fragrances. But you can't deny the fact that this stuff smells amazing and it's definitely a great pickup if you got the funds for it. But yeah, then Mercedes-Benz man. So that's definitely that's the order I would go in. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, man. I really, really appreciate it. The winner of this one was Cough. And the winner of this whole competition really is you guys because you watched the video and me as well because I got the share some information with y'all. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.